Hello, hello. It's Star Rail time. I'm just gonna continue with more of the plot, the main story. I think. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Why is this not voiced? Is this a side quest? Hello, Sam. It's not so much a problem for me as it is for this guy. Since Master Chengjie is here now, maybe he can talk about it himself? Hold on. Gongshu talked about this guy. I'm just a piece of trash wasting my days away at the Artisanship Commission. Every time I come across something dangerous, I flee in fear. I'm such a chicken, and I've got no sense of artisanship. Why does he talk like that? With the tildes? What are you doing, bro? Why are you so self-pitying all of a sudden? It's not sudden at all. I've been depressed ever since I found out I lost my master's manuscript. The manuscript is my master's legacy work of his lifetime, and it's the only copy in the whole galaxy. During his lifetime? Do you mean Master Gongshu is dead? I just talked to him. Miss, please get a hold of yourself. The one who passed away is Master Ryan, a craftsman who used to be my mentor when I first joined the Artisanship Commission. It's not my current teacher, Master Gongshu. My master's manuscript should have gone down in Shinjo history, but I was too busy saving my own skin and didn't take it out with me. I don't know how I'm supposed to be reading this. What is this tone? Why didn't you make a copy of something so important? I feel even worse now. Well, if I were in his shoes and didn't save or back up any of the Divination Commission's files, I wouldn't even dare to sleep. What you said is true, but it's too late for regrets. It's impossible to make a copy of it now. Is this manuscript really that important? I'm not very learned, and I've always felt intimidated and underqualified to face this manuscript. That manuscript is Master Ryan's magnum opus. I thought that one day I'd be able to actualize its visions myself, but now I won't even get the chance to try. Alright, so we just have to find your little manuscript. But the Artisanship Commission is filled with uncontrolled ingenia and abominations awakened by the Ambrosial Arbor. I dare not. Is this why you invited me over, Qingcui? I didn't expect things to turn out like this. Don't mind me right now. Just help him find the manuscript. Miss Qingcui, are we pushing it too far? Just let the right people handle the right things. Besides, it's too dangerous for you to go back alone. I agree, but only on one condition. You must come with me. Well, so much for my lazy day plans. Anyway, got any leads on the manuscript? Those manuscript thingies all seem identical to me. After Master Ryan passed, his manuscripts were packed away by the Artisanship Commission. It should be placed in the Sapientia Academy. My master's dream was to create a star skiff that nobody's ever seen before. There should be words like star skiff designs, keel structure, star skiff engine on his manuscript. That's enough for us. If you keep using more of these fancy words, we ain't gonna understand anything. Let's just head out. Okay, so I didn't want to start that quest. So I'm gonna go this way instead, like I was supposed to. Oh. Text from Don Shu. I have a preliminary understanding of the drought of Draconic Surge's pharmacology. Come have a discussion at the Sinwood Pavilion at your earliest convenience. I'm currently handling something. It might take a while. No worries. I am not indisposed at the moment, and so I will be awaiting your attendance at the Sinwood Pavilion. Wait, is that why I came here? To this dock to get a text? Yeah. Yup. Neat.
If there's no danger here, then I'm needed elsewhere.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years, and it figured now's a good time to come back to life? That tree remained dead for thousands of years.
Bro, you don't have to repeat
and
yourself.
It figured now's a good time to come back to life?
This tree has withered for thousands of...
That tree remained dead for thousands of years, and it figured now's a good time to come back to life?
You gonna say it again? Say it again. No? You done? You done? This tree has withered for thousands of years. Back when my ancestors first settled in the Exalting Sanctum, it was already half a stump. But now that it's actually growing again, it's difficult to say whether it's a good or bad thing. Are the rumors and legends about it all true?
That tree remained dead for thousands of years, and it figured now's a good time to come back to life?
Bro, let me read what you're saying. Possibly. I mean, that's what the legends say. The Xianzhou natives' endless lifespan comes from the fruits of the ambrosial arbor. If it weren't for this legend, you Outworlders would never bother coming here. For me, it's just business. But now, us Outworlders can also become immortal? The first of the 10 unpardonable sins
That tree remained dead for thousands of years, and it figured now's a good time to come back to life?
The first of the 10 unpardonable sins of Xianzhou is involuntary immortalization. If you have any thought about attaining it, I'd advise you to give up any hopes before it's too late.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years, and it figured now's a good time to come back to life?
Ah, you're back. From the sound of your stride, I sense you're in good spirits.
Oh my god. Am I gonna be able to hear him from all the way over here? If he talks again, I'm gonna lose it. Okay, your ears are really sharp.
I wouldn't be envious. This is not an innate ability, merely compensation for my visual impairment.
Okay, that's true.
Ultimately, nothing I hear or smell can match the vividness of the colors that you perceive.
That's true. I apologize.
Let's get down to business. I analyzed the prescription you procured, the draft of Draconic Surge. Now that I have a preliminary conclusion, it needs to be delivered to the seat of Divine Foresight.
What is the conclusion?
The conclusion. Put simply, I don't believe that the draft of Draconic Surge holds the cure to the Mara. Even in the foreseeable future, there will likely not be any such cure. I've compiled the details into a written analysis. If you're interested, feel free to take a look. This is a copy of pharmacological studies on the draft of Draconic Surge. If the Chief Counselor wants to see it urgently, I'll have to...
Oh, I didn't mean to click. Oopsie. Pharmacological Studies on the Drought of Draconic Surge. A research report on the Drought of Draconic Surge written by Don Shu, the Alchemy Commission's genius chief alchemist. Hurry and pass this to the seat of divine foresight.
Need something else? Isn't the seat of divine foresight anxious to learn about the prescription?
Yeah. I'm watching you.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years.
Christ.
Hey,
Now's a good time to come back to life.
Tiger boxing gym coach? Hello? Martial arts and fitness. Come learn about it. Want to learn about martial arts and fitness? Come take a look at our flyer and I'll fill you in on all the details. Alright, I'll keep this and you tell me about it. Awesome. I knew you'd be keen. I promise to make this really quick. I'm the coach at Exalting Sanctum's Tiger Boxing Gym. Shu Meow. Meow? Shu Meow? We're a custom boxing gym set up for Outworlders, and our coaches are the best on the Luofu, with rich experience in immortality training. All our boxers are living out long lives and achieving incredible results. Our boss always says that he didn't open this gym to make money, but rather to let more interstellar travelers access the hyper-immortality way of life found aboard the Xianzhou Alliance. Everyone I've encountered in this fucking city sounds like they want me to join their MLM. Like, everyone sounds like they're trying to sell me, like, fucking infomercial services. There's never been a better time to sign up as a member. Just sign up for 10 years and get another 5 years for free. That's a crazy deal. How about I help you register with us right now? I can just ignore her. Did you notice the ambrosial arbor was growing once again? How could I miss it? The thing's absolutely enormous. I was out on the streets promoting our gym when it happened, and I remember chatting with this old Outworlder lady. I told her to train with us for a new lease on life, just like a tree's regrowth. She didn't really get what I meant. Then when suddenly, boing, the whole ambrosial arbor had started actively growing. I pointed and told her, see? Just like a tree's regrowth. But let's break it down into two parts. Everyone in Xianzhou knows that the ambrosial arbor's regrowth is definitely not a good thing. I hope my friends down at Scale Gorge Waterscape are all doing okay. He's movement activated. You breathe and he speaks. Yeah, that's really true. I'm scared to go back over there. May I ask, have you come here to the seat of divine foresight on any official business? Oh, bro, Arlen, chill. Thank you. I can help you pass it on. I want to go inside the seat of divine foresight. Could you please wait here a moment? I'll go and report in for you. Arlen, put the sword away. Thank you. He's so jumpy.
You're back. Anything you wanted to share?
Yeah. The prescription from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. It's real fucked up.
Wow. Even for those alchemists, that was fast.
Everyone is going today. Everybody in this fucking game needs to, like, just take a breather for just a moment. It was Don Shu who figured it out.
Don Shu? Wait, why would the Alchemy Commission's chief alchemist be away from her post? I've heard that the chief alchemist is visually impaired. She rarely leaves the Alchemy Commission delve. She has a vast knowledge and expertise. No wonder she was able to analyze the pharmacology so quickly. Let me see her report. No cure? Where did these villains get their hands on such a complex prescription? This is infuriating. Still, this is a clue we can follow. Thank you. Please accept these gifts for your efforts.
Thank you.
Please, take them. You've done so much for the Luofu.
I'm not saying
the
no to
Xianzhou.
gifts, of course.
This is the least I could do.
What? Huh? Okay. Don should just texted me. Have some time? There are some issues with which I should like your expertise. Can you drop by the Sinwood Pavilion for a spell? Now? At your earliest convenience would be best. Okay. Wait, what did she give me?
A strange prescription and a sudden loss of communication with the Alchemy Commission Delve. Seems there's more going on than meets the eye.
Sorry, am I reading her mind? Why do I know what she's thinking? Okay. Ma'am, your whispers are very echoey for some reason. Man, I went to a bakery today that opened like a week ago. Very recently. And I'm so annoyed because it's like a 2-minute drive from where I used to live. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You couldn't have set this place up a little sooner? Come on. It's very cute though. They have like Japanese style like pastries and stuff. It's very nice.
Thank you for coming on such short notice.
Wait, he didn't say anything. Wait, he's not there. Oh my god. What the fuck? Wait, that's like kind of scary. This is worse. He turned into a child. Wait, hold on. This is weird. Look at how cute the little fox people are so goddamn cute. Stick animal ears on a human being and I'm like, ooh hoo hoo.
The ambrosial arbor. It's humongous.
What else you gonna say about it, huh? Oh my god, look at him, look at this little kid. Look at his little ears. Okay, sorry. God, all these like animal people are so cute. For a moment, I was convinced that they de-aged.
Thank you for coming on such short notice.
What can I help with?
My stay in Exalting Sanctum was supposed to be focused on treating people and delivering medicine. But the Seat of Divine Foresight tasked me with analyzing the prescription. I've been severely delayed.
Oops.
I've already concocted some of the medicine in question, but there can't be any further delays. Could you assist me in ensuring it arrives on time?
Why?
My colleagues were supposed to handle the deliveries, but now healers are needed everywhere. I can't count on them to do it. I thought long and hard, but I realized I had no choice but to ask you. Perhaps you could see it as repaying a favor?
Fair enough.
The patient in question is a little girl. If she's gotten into any trouble, be sure to let me know when you get back. This is the medicine. Her house is near the Court of Tranquility. It shouldn't be hard to find her.
A medicine concocted by Don Shu. Concocted for a young patient. Its sweet smell is probably deliberate, made to entice the child to take their medicine properly. Wait, I have texts I've been ignoring. Ah! Thank you for the hydrate. Single text from Su Shang. I'm so annoyed. What illness makes you sleepy as soon as you... What? What's her full status? I don't know. I can't read it. I finally got a hold of you. I hear you came to the Luofu from beyond the Alliance? Can you help me? I'm so annoyed. How so? Tell me. I've been in the Luofu Cloud Knights for a while now. Aside from the daily patrols, I pretty much have done nothing of note. When will I be able to become a competent Cloud Knight? You're competent enough. Just patrol diligently and complete your daily tasks. It's not like that. Everyone dreams of being a legend, no matter how small it is. My mom has indoctrinated me about the heroic feats of Cloud Knights since young. So, dreaming of greatness is something that's ingrained in me. If you're so keen on helping people, why don't you join the Nameless? There will be requests and assignments every day. It's almost impossible to complete. That's such a thrill! I want to be a Nameless. What kind of requests are there? Can I have a look? I sent her... Root out the turpitude. What does turpitude mean? Oh, I found it. Why is the title of the assignment so high in gluten? It's highfalutin. Oh. Oh, is it? You know a lot. It's hard being a Nameless. The way that everyone has like text quirks, yeah, like the way that the way she types is so like, I don't know. It's very cute how everybody kind of has their own way of texting. Sam, have you done Don Hung's, whatever this is? His story? Do you recommend that I do it, like, if you've done it? Oh, you don't know? Okay. It's like, I don't know if this looks familiar. I think it's just like a domain kind of thing. No, you haven't played Genshin. I don't know how much story is involved, but I'm like, I don't know if I should do it. If I should like do it now or if it matters. I'm just gonna kind of continue with the main story. I guess I could Google it. I'm kind of worried about going back and like being like, oh, it would have been nice to know this before continuing the story.
Cultured people love this.
I don't believe in
extractor
ghosts.
clean to your Starskip service.
I will research. Where the fuck am I going? I get so lost. Sampo is similar in like texting.
Is this the one Don Shu sent me to find? Does she come here to treat other sightless people?
Y'all better be not bullying her. This does not look good.
Aw, little Miss Lady can't see ahead.
No!
Can't see right, can't see left. Heads to the east, ends up west.
Kill them.
She's stuck. She can't get down.
Hey, what you looking at, Outworlder?
What
Mind
the
your
fuck?
own business.
Fuck you. So cocky, huh?
Who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of this. I beat people up all the time.
I have a fucking sword and I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, get lost. Stop meddling in our business.
That kid sounded so old. These kids are like 8. The arrogant kid runs up to you and punches you. What the fuck? You stand strong, unmoving, but the boy falls backwards from the reaction force.
Stop yelling and help me up already.
They used some kind of hidden power. I saw it. You're a cheater.
That's right. If you hadn't cheated, I would have knocked your lights out.
You sure about that, boss? They didn't even flinch.
Punch me again, I dare you.
Ugh, shut up. Boss, let's get out of here. We shouldn't fight anyone that doesn't respect martial arts.
What?
I'll let you off the hook this time. Next time we fight fair and square.
Yeah!
The 3 children flee from the scene while disgruntled. You take the chance to lead the girl away from the site of conflict. I literally have a lance that explodes fire.
Miss.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. It's my fault. I shouldn't have wandered off on my own. Then I wouldn't have run into those guys. They always laugh at me for being blind. They like to trip me up and steal my things. Thank goodness you were here. Otherwise, they wouldn't have let me off so easily.
Don Shu wants me to deliver this medication to you.
Oh, Don Shu asked you to come? Things are bad on the Luofu recently. Don Shu must be very busy. Thank you, miss. Remember to thank her for me.
Why does she wander about alone? Well, I've delivered the medicine. I should report back to Don Shu.
What's like falling from the sky? Is this just like how the place is? Like what? Natural confetti. Little leaves. Oh, I guess that would make sense. It's like the fucked up tree. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, and I guess maybe it wasn't there before the tree exploded. I don't remember.
The Ambrosial Arbor. It's humongous.
How was she? Did you deliver the medicine?
You describe what happened to Don Shu.
She reminds me of myself when I was a child. I also had to find my way in the dark, face obstacles I couldn't predict, as well as deal with unconscious prejudices people had against me. If I was ever injured
know.
by bullies or after a fall,
Their
I'd
prejudices
run crying
were
to the healers at the
extremely
Alchemy
conscious.
Commission and ask them to heal me. I suppose that's why I followed in their footsteps, to pay a little kindness forward. Thank you for looking after the child. Could I ask you for another favor, friend?
Mm-hmm. Are you worried about her?
Yes. I worry about her wandering around on her own. And I want to know what's been on her mind lately. Her parents passed away in the denizens of Abundance Wars. The relatives who took her in aren't close to her. And whenever I treat her, she often confides in me.
Oh no.
A healer's medicine might remedy one's physical health. But sometimes, the loneliness and hurt inside one's heart needs companionship and care to heal.
Do you know where you might find her?
She told me that whenever she's feeling troubled, she finds a quiet corner in the Artisanship Commission and just sits there, letting the sounds wash over her. Her parents used to be artisans in the Commission, so I think she has some nostalgic connection to the place. In all likelihood, that's where she'll be. There's danger around every corner these days, especially for a sightless child. Let's go.
Oh, we're both going.
What's happening?
Ah.
Is the girl in trouble?
Oh god.
Help!
Damn, okay.
Haven't learned your lesson? As you wish.
I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Ow.
You can't run!
Ooh, I just recently
Still don't
raised my like
understand.
world
The
level.
Lighting River conceals its desire to control the heavens. And
These
I'm no
fights are gonna
exception.
be rough. Ah. Hi, Riley. Thanks for the hydrate. No!
Lance at the ready.
Ooh, okay. Uh-huh. Take him out. Okay, just one. That's good enough. No, wrong one! Fine. Ah.
Try that again!
Wait, did I read about the fish? Illumination dragonfish. I don't remember if I read this one. Oh yeah, because it was like a lamp. Yeah. Is that the equilibrium level? Yeah, yeah. In Genshin it was called the world level, I think. And yeah, in Star Rail, it's equilibrium level. I think I just got to the third one, so everything should be like stronger now. I like its design. Yeah, all of the little like Ingenium creatures have very cute designs.
As you wish.
They're all like weird little trinkets that like artificers created or something.
It's all right. Everything's okay now, Xiaoyu.
Thank you, big sister. Thank you, Danshu.
You don't need to be scared anymore. She is here.
When I think about all the trouble I've caused you two, I feel like such a burden. I'm sorry.
Is that why you're crying?
Yeah?
Maybe you should start getting used to this feeling. Because in the next few centuries, visually impaired people like us will continue to require help from everyone we meet. So, if a little bit of guilt like this is enough to break your heart, then how will you manage such an arduous path?
Oof. That's so real. Holy shit. Danshu?
I'm not trying to console her. This is the reality. Walking alone in the darkness, fearing every incoming, invisible obstacle, unable to understand other people's descriptions. Everyone, everything is like a hot coal in the dark. Invisible, yet still able to burn you. As a long-life species, she can expect life to continue like this for nearly 1,000 years. She must learn to depend upon herself rather than just foolishly waiting around for the next hero to swoop in and save her.
Aren't you helping to save her?
Yes, by trying my best to change her personal circumstances.
I feel like if they've unlocked immortality, I feel like they, I don't know, there's a lot of medical advances that I feel like maybe they also could have discovered.
In the meantime, she'll have to learn to withstand the darkness. Just as
Also,
I
yeah,
have.
she is like 12. Maybe
Hey,
like
You're right,
gentler?
Danshu. From now on, I'll do my best to rely on myself.
Good. I hope you remember this. Forever. This place is too dangerous. Let's head back to Exalting Sanctum.
Holy shit. That was heavy.
Thank you again for all you've done. It would seem we incomplete ones are often bullied from a tender age. I endured numerous hardships to become chief alchemist.
Incomplete
Yet.
ones.
There are still things that leave me feeling helpless. That's the reason I said what I said. You might mistake my words for being hurtful. But the truth is, no amount of words can prepare her for what lies ahead.
Does the Shinjo have the technology to help with such impairments?
For long-life species, these things are permanent. Whether we are beautiful or ugly, tall or short, wise or foolish, all of it is encoded into our flesh from the moment we are born. The impairments of short-life species can be corrected with ingenia or surgery. But that's an impossibility for Xianzhou natives.
Huh?
No matter the method employed, our bodies will eventually return to their original states.
Oh.
I too was once a non-believer. I fooled myself into acquiring artificial eye implants. Soon thereafter, my sightless eyes began to regenerate, and I was left in pain and despair.
Oh, God.
That brief window of sight that I regained has turned into a perpetual source of anguish, forever etched into my mind. For long-life species, this incompleteness is a permanent, unavoidable tenance. What a joke. Even the denizens of abundance, so-called abominations needn't endure such torture. Perhaps we incomplete ones are merely traitors, cursed by the plague's author.
What do you mean?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. Thank you for sticking with me through all of this. I think my aspirations in exalting Sanctum have been met. For now. Oh. I have a gift for you. Though I'll need a little time to prepare it. I'll contact you once it's ready to collect. See you soon, friend.
Whew. Oh my god.
Ambrosial Arbor.
I feel bad, like, diving back into the plot after that.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff service?
Wait, where the fuck am I going?
Look no further.
Come on, draw already.
Wait, do I really have to go to a different location just so she can text me?
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
Oh, we got some light reading. Oh god, I have so much shit to read. Oh right, the Tiger Boxing. Tiger Boxing gym admissions ad. Full sets of gear and equipment, guidance from elite coaches, a positive training atmosphere. Your healthy transformation begins now. Don't worry about your social circles. Run circles around the gym instead. Those busier than you work out here. Those richer than you work out here. Those who live longer than you work out here. Who will be richer in 200 years? Who will have higher status in 400 years? Who will be the healthier in 600 years? Why build my body? How strong is a delve's gravity? Time will tell you. Without skeletal
Have you
support...
read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
Without skeletal support, your muscles and skin will keep sagging. Keep training to ward off the aging process. Heading out. Okay, Sam. Thanks for hanging. Good night. Travelogue on Shenzhou. Realm Keeping Commission. Without a doubt, the Realm Keeping Commission is the one department that Outworlders get to interact with the most. Checking resident cards on the streets? That's the Realm Keeping Commission's job. Doing surveys for census records? That's the Realm Keeping Commission's job. What about maintaining order for major festivals and ceremonies? Arresting thieves, and inspecting the ecosystem of the Everhunt Plains. These are once again within the purview of the Realm Keeping Commission. Finally, which department is in charge of issuing the updated star time standard when the Shenzhou is passing through the strong gravitational pull of a celestial body? You guessed it. It's the Realm Keeping Commission. Outworlders interact with the Realm Keeping Commission so frequently that there was a time when I couldn't help but wonder if these notes about the Commission were I don't think I've ever actually said this word out loud.
Superfluous.
Superfluous? Cool. Anyone who stayed on the Shenzhou long enough would naturally become familiar with the functions of the Realm Keeping Commission. But when I sat down and examined the Realm Keeping Commission in detail, I discovered that it turned out to be a highly unusual organization. If you were to flip through some of their publicly released official materials, such as a collection of interesting Outworlder laws, which every Outworlder would get upon arrival, and Protecting Starskiff Haven, the Commission's self-celebratory propagandist documentary, which only went viral due to its absurdity, you might think, or rather the Commission wants you to think, that they are just a typical law enforcement agency. However, when you take a closer look at what they actually do, you'll find that the scope of their work is mind-boggling. Public security, firefighting, population statistics, calendar system, even a fully staffed government department would be hard-pressed to take on all these duties. Another thing I found to be particularly unusual: the Realm Keeping Commission is nominally in charge of handling misdemeanor cases in Xianzhou. Felony cases seem to fall under the jurisdiction of the Ten Lords Commission. But in the vast majority of misdemeanor cases, arrests are actually made by the Cloud Knights. Likewise, the Realm Keeping Commission is the one department nominally responsible for releasing the calendar system. Yet, the data collection work is actually done by the Skyfaring Commission, and the data extrapolation is handled by the Divination Commission. Based on the documents that I've sourced, the Realm Keeping Commission presents itself to the public as a body that does odd jobs and offers support for all other departments. To put it bluntly, it functions like a sewer into which all the work flows, always working hard so that everyone else on the Xianzhou may continue their peaceful way of life. Is that actually the case, though? Is there a group of individuals who are prepared to endure everything for the happiness of others? In my opinion, it can't possibly be this simple. Based on my basic understanding of how human society operates, I'm of the opinion that people have, in fact, misconstrued the relationship between the Realm Keeping Commission and all other departments. The Realm Keeping Commission must have been superior to all other departments, contrary to what most people would have you believe. Members of this commission can be found in every corner of society, from rundown ports to the Ivory Tower. They are the executive branch of the law. They are the hard-working scholars, and they are the scheming masterminds behind the scenes. On Xianzhou, no one can evade the watchful eye of the Realm Keeping Commission, as they are the officially licensed spies. We just can't spot them, even if they're standing right before us in plain sight. When I start to think about all this, I can't help but feel a chill running down my spine. And then, Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, collection of exhibits. Pharmacological studies on the drought of Draconic Surge. Before we talk about the pharmacology behind the drought of Draconic Surge, we must step back a little and discuss the principles behind longevity. For most creatures of flesh and blood in the galaxy, longevity is often an indicator of something else: cancer. It describes cells proliferating beyond their designated lifespan in order, becoming immortal, and eating away at the host's body until both perish. In fact, after tens of thousands of years of competition, as well as trial and error, some cancerous cells have mutated to be capable of living independently of a host, and can even corrode other creatures with their longevity. Longevity? Yeah. Year 7142 of the star calendar saw a serious plague erupting on the planet of Yagaret, which was under the Intelligentsia Guild's rule. It was later discovered that the vector was a type of cancer cell originating from a creature of the Anthozoa subphylum, and had gained the capacity to cross the species barrier due to a chance mutation. From a purely medical standpoint, us long-life species are entirely composed of immortal cells, yet we maintain an equilibrium within our bodies. This is quite an impossible feat. Put simply, the secret of the Xianzhou natives and Foxians is that our cells can shift as needed between differentiated cells and stem cells. This conversation obeys specific rules that will never create a single error. The rule dictating this conversion is the ultimate secret among secrets. It is not set according to internal hormonal levels or any other parameters, but a standard set in stone the moment the individual was born. As the cells shift between differentiation and omnipotence, the person's bodily characteristics are forever set at their original standard. Hello, Karama. Thank you for lurking. Yeah, I'm back. I get to start streaming regularly again. I'm very excited. I think Monday I'm gonna get back into the groove. We call this phenomenon, which goes against the fundamental creed of biology, as the miracle of the plague's author. At a certain critical point of the long life species' life cycle, this power from the plague's author will suddenly enter a new stage. The original standard will be overwritten, and the body will start to develop catastrophically, turning a civilized human into a mindless abomination. This is what we commonly call Mara struck. It is commonly thought that the source of Vidyadhara's immortality is different from that of the Xianzhou natives and Foxians. The Vidyadhara race did not gain immortality from the plague's author. Instead, as the descendants of Long the Dragon, the majesty of the permanence flows in their blood. Due to this unique characteristic, Vidyadhara also exhibit a life cycle different from other long life species. Their life, consisting of reverting from maturity to an infantile stage in an unending cycle, relies upon continuous cellular transdifferentiation. This is the reason why Vidyadharas do not face the ailments of immortality that many other long life species have to contend with. The core principle of the Drought of Draconic Surge is to transfer this draconic power into a different organism. Dayu Angelica, Frost Mulberry, and Lunarescent Sea Cucumber. All these ingredients have only one core purpose, which is to maintain and reanimate the stem cells within the Vidyadhara bone marrow, allowing it to function within the host after the injection. For long life species, this medication can trigger Mara in a more controlled manner, making the bodily organs go out of control in a more controlled manner, under the dragon's guidance, instead of growing haphazardly within the plague author's power. The host would then gain power only available to the Mara-struck, while retaining their sanity. As for short-life species, this medication would forcibly graft the power of the dragons into their body. This brutal transplantation will cause a rapid elevation of bodily capacities for a short duration, significantly improving the short-life species' fragile physiologies. However, once the cells from Long's scions have all perished to the host's immune system, the host's physiology will suffer a catastrophic regression. So much reading. The only thing that can suppress or revert such a decline might be the other miracle drugs developed by the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Thanks for that, AJ. I'm gonna finish the rest of this water. As stated above, though the seat of divine foresight tasked me to analyze the pharmacology of this medicine, with the likely goal of preparing an antidote, no antidote can possibly exist for the Drought of Draconic Surge. The core of this medication's pharmacology is to manually trigger Mara in people using the power of dragons. If we can prepare an antidote for such medication, then being stricken with Mara will no longer be a fatal condition. Donshu. Oh, whoa.
I think they just made things up.
This is a bookstore. If you want to read or pick out a book, just go in and browse around. Call me when you want to pay. You could be a little more enthusiastic. Bookstores are for selling books. Besides, I'm not the boss here. I just help with running a few chores. I'm not in charge. But then again, the boss here doesn't really give a darn about business at all. here, this is a collection of short supernatural stories he's written, called Otherworldly Delights. I'm a relative of the owner. He likes listening to other people's conversations, saying that it's good inspiration as an author. You may have seen him over in Starskiff Haven. He does storytelling in some tea house called Sleepless Earl or something, calling himself something
the
like...
about the Ten Lords Commission?
I think they just made things up.
Y'all need to stop interrupting me. Calling himself something like Mr. Shion. I may have met him in Starskiff Haven. He likes getting attention. I'd be truly surprised if you hadn't seen him. How I wish he could pay a little more attention to his bookstore business. Oh well, have you got any books there that you'd like to buy? Oh. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
Dude. Chill. I'm gonna buy one book. Jesus Christ. I found where all the reading material in this entire planet is. Codex of Apocrypha? Is that like a fusion of like... Trying to like deconstruct this. Oh, it's... No, that's a word. Works outside an accepted canon of scripture. Non-canon. Apocrypha are written works, often of unknown authorship or doubtful origin. In Christianity, the word apocryphal was first applied to writings which were to be read privately rather than in the public context of church services. It's like the non-canonical Bible. Interesting. Okay. I saw that word and my first thought was like, this is a made-up Star Rail word. Interesting. Wait, so what? So what does it mean in this context? Codex of Apocrypha? And it's about animals here? Does the title imply that they're like... that it might not be true? Okay. Downy Antler. Also known as Lady Antlers, Wandering Velvet, and Startled Deer. Their antlers appear as tree branches, blooming flowers in spring. They have a short tail and a soft and fluffy coat. Downy antlers have a symbiotic relationship with a certain species of flowers, with said flowers growing out of their antlers and particularly dense clusters at the intersection of several branches. When chased by predators or otherwise startled, these clusters will burst apart, with flower petals scattered everywhere to confuse nearby enemies. The Shenzhou people of the past sought flower petals for pouches, carried closely on their person. In the old days, scholars would set up spring banquets on skiffs, seeking downy antlers and chasing them in delves. The people would compose poetry and play music as they watched petals raining down. Flavor. Venison. Sweet, warming, and non-toxic. Antlers. Sweet, warming, and non-toxic. Flowers. Bitter, cooling, and slightly toxic. Effects. Venison. Good for the spleen. Warms the kidneys and stomach. Antlers. Warms both liver and lungs. Nourishes weak constitutions and replenishes blood. Flowers. Clears excessive internal heat and moisture by inducing sweating. Recommended recipes. Golden velvet rice. Pluck blooming flower clusters from young downy antlers in early spring, selecting blooms with the most richly colored petals. Blanch in diviner grass soup with a pinch of salt. Add day-old purple rice, then steam together. Consuming this dish regularly can calm the mind and grant better eyesight, with the effects enhanced if cooking using waters from Scale Gorge Waterscape. Blooming pistil soup. Cut flower buds from the clusters using a knife, dip them in wax, and soak them in a pot of honey. Immerse the pot in the thermal springs of Scale Gorge Waterscape in summer, and watch the flowers bloom. Enjoy the wondrous aroma and sight. Note: despite being an endangered species, its population remains stable under the tenure of the Realm Keeping Commission. You pay, then pick out the bookmark you like, hold them close to your Jade Abacus, and download them to read later. If you don't have a Jade Abacus, or if you like the feeling of a book in your hands, just grab one off the shelf. Scroll rolls, bound bamboo strips, printed and bound paper. We've got all the formats. Anyway, just come see me if you'd like to buy a book. I'd like to read some books to pass the time.
Oh, go right ahead. Mr. CN said that making bookworms feel at home is more important than getting them to buy something. All we ask is that you find a quiet spot away from the browsing areas.
You pick up a book that has recently gotten popular across the Alliance. Time passes quickly. Don Shu is texting me. I have prepared the present of which I have mentioned. Come over to the Sinwood Pavilion. I wish to entrust you with it in person. I'm coming. Do not worry. I will be there awaiting your presence.
Ah, looks like the person you were waiting for has gotten in touch. Safe travels. Oh, maybe buy a book next time?
Dude, I literally bought a book. I read it in front of you after buying it. Alright, I'm gonna BRB for a second. I have to go check my laundry. Does my BRB screen work? I don't think I've used it.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
Huh, I don't have all the audio settings set up.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
Shut up.
I think they just...
turnip followed me. Now he's being really annoying. Oh.
You keep it.
More reading. Now I get to read about long life species. Cleo, I hope this letter finds you well. First and foremost, I hereby declare I voluntarily relinquish any right to claim remuneration from Scholar Cleo regarding this article.
Remuneration.
Money paid for work or service. Oh, okay. Now, pretend this is a list complaining about all the setbacks of a foolish old coot like me. Before the trip, you kept asking me why I took on this Luofu mission at my age. Back then, I'm sorry, I don't remember what I told you at the time, but I know that I still owe you a sincere reply. I know that the Academy sent us here to engage in the profitable exchange of information. Not to hear us ceaselessly repeat in our reports about the beautiful sights aboard the Xianzhou. But regarding the key issue of longevity, I'm like my predecessors whose only success has been managing to take in those beautiful sights. It's been almost 12 standardized months since I came to the Luofu, so 1 year has passed according to the Xianzhou star calendar. I've partied at the Grand Fair in Starskiff Haven, despite the herniated disc in my back. I've drunk the cultural heritage phenomenon of mung bean soda, as recommended by amicacetors. And when I say a cultural heritage, just imagine what a 100-year fermentation process is. It's nothing to the Xianzhou natives. And I've been to the Alchemy Commission for their acupuncture therapy. I feel as though I'm 20 years younger. Still good for another few whacks from the old lady's turner. After all these meaningless activities, I should have, as my failed predecessor should have, posed this crucial question. How can I, with my osteoporosis, failing memory, skin sagged like an empty beanbag, how can I return to the days of my youth and live out another 1,000 years of life, just like you folks here on Xianzhou do? I never asked it though, Cleo. I never said a word. And that's why I'm sitting here, sipping tea and writing up all these letters of repine. Repine?
Repine.
Feel or express discontent. Fret. All the intelligent beings in the universe want the secret to everlasting youth. While we overwhelm ourselves with the suffering of life, we search inside ourselves and say, when our chance comes, we must take it and extend our lifespans. Yet, without the help of technology, most intelligent hominids naturally wither and fade within the span of 100 years. Except for a few races, those human subspecies known as long life species. Blessed by a whimsy eon, usually Yaoshi, the lives of some intelligent hominids cross that threshold set for them by death. They possess a long lifespan and multiply in disastrous quantities. What's more worrying is their natural aggression in plundering resources from various homeworlds, sometimes completely converting entire ecosystems. You must be pretty familiar with these life forms, the denizens of abundance. These denizens of abundance have no small volume of literature researched about them by the Intelligentsia Guild. As far as I know, many are utterly inhumane, but of course, the abundance don't listen to reason. The researchers have all reached the same conclusion. The life extension protocols of the denizens of abundance are intrinsically connected to their genetic makeup. cannibalism, interspecies blood transfusions, a hive mentality, rejuvenation via hibernation or molting. Despite easy access to longevity, most of the denizens of abundance lose their minds as they warp into twisted beasts. Even if those saber-toothed tigers have somehow had access to interstellar travel, they would have caused less panic than the denizens of abundance do. Even if the guild uncovers their secrets, nobody could commercialize it. Rich people will never stump up the cost of treatment for inhuman long living. In the end, the Intelligentsia Guild turned their research toward a more civilized long-life species, the Shinjo Alliance. They are mortal enemies locked in eternal combat against their fellow long-life species, the denizens of the abundance. The Alliance seems rational. Can we invest some money in learning the secret to long life from them? Resource exchange, political mediation, trade wars. They have exhausted all possible methods to achieve nothing but regular academic exchanges. The guild still doesn't plan on giving up, and keeps sending a stream of silly, cursed fools like us aboard the Shinjo. Academic exchanges? Please, we might as well have the word spy carved onto our foreheads. Do you really think the Shinjo people don't get what we're up to? Will they just spill the beans while out doing grocery? Is it possible the masters governing the schools are all, in fact, idiots? Cleo, I'm sorry about all this blathering. Maybe I'm the idiot here. I know it's an impossible task, but here I still am. Because I'm no longer the middle-aged guy who used to teach you back then. I'm old now. My joints all creak and crunch like there's spikes inside of me. And I curse the universe every time I have to rise from my chair. Fuck! Why? Why? No matter how far our tech advances, there's still no cure for arthritis. I truly regret not taking up the company on their cyber medical insurance policy. At the time, I was filled with hubris and thought I'd never grow old. But I was wrong. Now I hope to see a breakthrough before I die. Your dearest teacher, Todd Riordan. That was also kind of a bummer. Talk to Don Shu at the Exalting Sanctum and accept her gift.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Ah, there you are, friend. You've been running so many errands lately. I'd like for you to take some useful items away with you. Examining the exhibits in the Seat of Divine Foresight inspired me to create this. I referenced some historical texts and concocted a medicine that can extend your lifespan and improve your health.
Huh?
I call it the Broomdew Concentrate Pellet. And I'd like you to have it.
Sure.
Consuming it will make your body light, agile, and promote longevity and well-being. As a nameless, it'll make your journey a much less arduous one. Well then, that's that. I've still got some other business to attend to, so shall we say goodbye for now? Perhaps the next time we meet, I'll be able to see you in the true sense of the word.
Don Shu placed the box of the pellet on the table. Whoa! I could choose not to take it? I'm taking it.
Tastes a bit strange, but no adverse reaction so far. Wait a minute. Ugh, my head. What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Something's wrong. I'm burning up. Feels like I can't breathe. Seems to be calming down a little. still uncomfortable.
What the hell?
This doesn't seem right. I'd better talk to Qingzu at the Seat of Divine Foresight.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
That's a little worrying. Cute BRB screen, thank you. Carmine drew it. And I just ate a pill that supposedly was supposed to like promote longevity and make me like agile or something. But instead made me feel terrible.
Is Don Shu sure this broom dew is safe for consumption?
Uh-oh.
What's happening? Isn't this the Seat of Divine Foresight? Why are there so many Mara struck here?
Oh no.
No, I can't let them get near me.
Wait, uh-oh. Is she like... Hold up.
Merciful Medicus.
What if I'm hallucinating? What if these aren't actually like Mara struck people?
I try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
You won't get away.
Is that all you got?
Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
I keep forgetting to swap out my party.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Ooh, that did really good actually.
Lance at the ready.
Fight to win.
As you wish.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Wait, what's the big boy? Yuti? A cultivator who longs to revive the ancient mysteries of the abundance, and to guide the Shenzhou natives back on the liberating path of immortality. Now, their wish has been fulfilled, gifted by the power of the ancient miracle and using it as both weapon and armor. They managed to touch on the secret of immortality. Cool.
Come one, come all.
Haven't learned your lesson. Be silent.
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Dude, I'm doing like no damage now. Disrupt.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Secret of the Saints.
Ow. Okay.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward! Fracture!
You can't run!
Is that all you got? Let me pay you back. Tenfold!
Bro.
Try that again! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
God, March's eyes are so cute.
Be silent.
You can't run!
A miracle.
No!
Try that again!
You won't get away.
I told ya I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose?
Fight to win. As you wish.
My turn. Watch this!
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward! Be silent.
God, we're just shipping them away bit by bit. There we go.
What happened to you? Careful! Don't hurt her! Hey! Wake up! Are you okay? Thank the stars! You're finally awake. I thought we might lose you. I was so worried.
Yo, did she fucking drug me? What happened to me?
You came into the seat of divine foresight and started brandishing your weapon.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It looked like you'd lost control. As if you'd been stricken with Mara. There has to be something awry. Tell me what happened to you before arriving at the seat of divine foresight.
You recount everything that happened between you and Donshu to
From what you're
Jingzu.
saying, it seems like the gift she gave to you must be related to the disciple's prescription we examined earlier. But the healer who examined you just now said your body doesn't seem to have been affected. How strange.
I'm just special.
Could Donshu be playing a trick on you? Or is her medicine somehow not working as planned? My advice is to come back later for another examination. It's a Disciples of Sanctus Medicus prescription after all. Who knows what healing effects it may have. I'll put out a wanted notice for Donshu immediately.
Whew.
If you find any trace of her, get in touch with me.
Oh my god.
Take this D-Ting with you. It might just help you find this friend.
Damn, what a twist. This is gonna be one of those situations where, like, I'm gonna be like, well, I kind of understand where she's coming from. Alright, I am losing steam. I'm getting sleepy. I'm gonna wrap it up. We're gonna raid Weiru again. I think I just raided him like last week, but we're gonna raid him again. I see y'all. I don't know when. Maybe this weekend. Who knows? Good night.